Hey there, guys. It's Jen. So I know it's been a long time since we had a conversation and chatted, and I really apologize for that. And many of you know, having aging parents and everything else, it's been a whirlwind of a year on so many levels for me, and I appreciate your understanding. But I want to share some really cool stuff with you because even though I've been a little quieter on Facebook and that kind of thing, just staying away for my own sanity, mental health with all the garbage going on in the world. I have been busy. I've been very busy. So rest assured, we are so close to our new program for dogs and storks. Dogs and toddlers will follow fairly soon behind. Don't panic. I don't want anybody to panic about this. I know when you hear new program, it means adjustments, everything else. So I understand that what we're going to do is we're going to take 2017 to adjust and gradually fade in the new program. My hope is that it's available January, beginning of the year, but uh, there are good reasons why it may not be. And so, in order to be sure that it's exactly the way I would like it, and that we have the right photos and we have the right, it looks perfect, ready to go for you. It may not be ready exactly January 1st, but I will keep you up to date. The other cool, exciting thing is that we have a new website. So that kind of is something that I wanted to do for quite some time. I've been frustrated, and I like change and I like to update things probably more often than we should. But but I know it's an adjustment for you guys as much as it is for me. So we do try to keep the program consistent. And we also try to, but we also want to stay up to date and current and all that fun stuff. There's a lot of different elements that we took out of the program and that we put into the program. So we will, once the new Dogs and Storks is ready for you, I will definitely be doing some, what is the word, orientation with it so that you can get confidence and become familiar with it. If you have not taken the 13-week course, passed and taken the final, I don't care how long you've been involved with Family Paws. This is an accountability check for all of us. It's to make sure we are on the same page, that we are current and up to date. I do ask, even if you are a long-time educator, that you do go through the course if you haven't already and complete the final exam. This really helps to make sure that you're up to date. You cannot take it for granted that you know everything or that you've learned pretty much. It has not stayed the same, I assure you. And so if you have not taken the 13-week course, I invite you to join us in January to do that. If you have taken the course, passed the final, you're certainly welcome to audit at any time. We invite you to participate as much as possible. We are very flexible about meeting this requirement, but it is essential that we are on the same page and that you have up-to-date information about Family Paws. If you've been around for a long time, I guarantee a lot's changed. So please don't shortchange yourself of valuable information. And also, in fairness to everybody who's gotten the current and up-to-date information, you're really going to want to make sure that you're on top of that as well. So this is a good time to update, make sure you're up to date, being that we're putting out a new program for 2017 with the Dogs and Storks. I'm really excited about that. There's a lot of things we're cutting out and a lot of things we're putting in and different ideas and things like that. And yeah, so that's super cool. I'm going to also announce that next year, everybody's renewal will be $150. I think we have a teensy tiny renewal as $100. And sure, that gets us funds for upgrading and doing things and web upkeep and everything else and going to some of these conferences. But really at this point in time where we want to do more advertising and other things as well, I really think $150 renewal with all the materials and everything that you receive is more than reasonable. So I hope that that is good for everybody else. I'm beginning to get plans in line for the conference in 2018. I'm very much looking forward to that. So if you're interested in participating and helping and being on a conference committee, please let me know. We would love to have you. If you have a specific topic that you're interested in and would like to put in recommendations or have ideas or suggestions, I always like to hear that as well. So that is what's going on. I will be sending out a newsletter, but I wanted to get this out to you guys right away because I've seen the website, I've seen the presentation, and I'm looking through things, and I was just so excited. So I will be posting, because we're kind of, I'm not sure when we're going to switch over to the new website, if that's going to go live this week or we're going to hold off and wait a little bit. But that's the only reason I haven't posted about renewals, is because I wasn't sure where to send you guys, and we want to make sure that when you're going to need to input some of your information and contact information, so that, and I only want to have you do that one time. So please bear with me. If you really are chomping at the bit to renew, you certainly can do that just by PayPaling jen@familypause.com and put in the comment section renewal. Some of you I know really want to just get it done. I get that. It's fine. Renewals are due by January 15th. If you have not renewed, and that means that you're not going to receive access to any of our files or any of our information or material, all of that stuff will be shut down. You know, all the current logins are going to be changed, so that all the new material is in a completely different system. And so you want to make sure that you do get renewed by January 15th, so that we don't have to resubmit all your information and everything else. All right. So I really appreciate you guys. I hope that your holiday season is off to a great start. We started super early here, right after the day after Thanksgiving. We put up our tree and did all that stuff while the kids were home. It was fabulous. And I'm looking forward to some good family time, and hope you are too. If you have any questions or you need anything, you can always text me. Just let me know who it is. The first couple times I get odd texts. 919-961-1608. For our international educators, you guys, I absolutely use the Facebook Messenger. I use that for chatting. I use that for telephoning. I use it for everything. So you can contact me, or I can contact you that way, and that's really helped improve some of our international connections. So please never hesitate to reach out to me. I always like to hear from you guys, hear what's going on, what's new, what you'd like to see in the upcoming year, those kinds of things. So that said, stay tuned for more news and excitement and everything else. And I really hope that everybody's had a fantastic year, and I look forward to creating dog-aware generations for the years to come. Take care.